when cash is tight, which is now
starting to happen,
seeing the layoffs, right? Unfortunate, like pretty, depending on where you look. And I don't think it's only tech, but I think maybe tech had driven some of these, expectations that we're going to talk about. So, when we were in the pandemic more so, and before we had this economic kind of downturn, everyone that we spoke to was like, yeah, we're hiring, we're staffing up, we're adding marketing resources. And I know we've looked at some of those organizations and said like, well, that's quite a bit of money you've raised. And, are you getting the sales traction? Like you're certainly churning through the dollars. So I think that has set up a series of things. One of which is that, what we're going to talk about, today, which is the marketing organization maybe hasn't been as not I don't want to say accountable, because they probably had to look at metrics, and we're going to talk about sort of metrics that matter, but they've been kind of led down a path of, hey, yeah, you can spend a certain amount of money, that's okay. I think you were saying, Robin, like most of these organizations run like quarterly kind of cash raises, so they were
so they have this expected infusion of cash on a regular basis.
Sure.
And especially with VC funded companies, that cash infusion is going to be slowing down. So it means you have to watch your burn rate, but you also have to be more careful about how you are you're spending that money, and you're going to be more accountable, because your investors whether it's outside investors or your board or your senior leadership, are going to be coming back and saying, well, I want to understand better what's the value that this investment is actually.
Traction.